Hey Will, I wanted to show you 4 different exercises you can do for your back. They're all just fundamental stuff and you can do them anywhere. They don't require any equipment. I'm just sitting here in the gym. I got myself a little mat. The first one, we're worried about stability for the low back, and that's just a basic bird dog. Okay, that's what it's called. You're going to extend one leg first, straight position, the opposite arm, get your balance, put your hand down on your leg at the same time. And you're going to alternate slowly from side to side. Just pause briefly at the top. Pause. And then alternate. You'll end up doing about 10 to 20 total. And you don't want to rock your hips too much or throw your leg up past and get this big dramatic turning or lordosis at the low back. So just take your time, move kind of slowly from one position to the next. It also requires a little bit of balance. When you first start off, just move your leg first and then your hand. Leg first and then your hand. And once you kind of get the balance and the feel for it, you can move both at the same time. So that's low back, glutes, hip area, maintain your neutral spine. The other one is face down plank. It's basic. It can get fairly challenging, but for starters, the first thing it'll do is just show you the position. You got a straight line between your shoulders, hips, and feet, and you just hold and brace. Hold and brace. In order to keep yourself from sagging down, your abs obviously have to be tight. You got to be able to brace and stabilize. Also maintain that for a longer period of time. So what you prefer to do is hold that for about 30 seconds or so. As long as you don't have any low back pain, you'll be fine. The other one is you're going to roll to your side, and we're going to do the same thing. You got 2 positions for your feet. You got one in front of the other, which works well, or if you want to stack them on top of each other, that works as too. Whatever your preference, it doesn't make any difference. But we're looking for a straight line between shoulder, hip, and feet again. Hold up, just like an arch. You're just going to hold this right here. In order to support, the arch has got to be supported from underneath, so I'm bracing here with my left side. Same type of thing. It's a little bit more, I think, difficult than the face down bridge, probably just because less musculature is involved. Obviously, you want to roll to the other side and get the other side as well, so right and left. So you got brace to the front, brace on both sides, and you've hit back. That only leaves us the front side of kind of the torso. And let's just start out with some basics. Knees bent. Feet flat on the floor, flattens out your back a little bit, hands behind the head for a little support. Just lift your head and shoulders about 1 inch off the mat, curl it, and come back down. Okay? So you might end up doing initially, depending on your fitness level and how strong your abs are, knowing where you came from and knowing where, kind of where you want to get back to, I'd probably start out with sets of maybe 15 to 20. Okay, the other one is you want to just add a little bit of a rotation. In this case, I'll keep my hand down on the side. Right elbow goes to the left knee. Up, a little bit of a turn, and come back. The temptation is to grab the mat or else grab your hip and pull across with your arm resting to the side. Obviously don't, because that takes away from the effort where we want it. And then switch to the other side. So, you've got bird dog first, and then you can go into the face down plank, planks on both sides, and then you got crunches. That is where I would start out, just the fundamentals of trying to get your low back in condition. Now, I know you're post-op, but start out with the leg first and then go to the hand. As long as you're just kind of basically as pain permits. If it doesn't feel comfortable, or you don't feel like you can hold it, don't do it. The other thing is, if you just walk or run slowly initially to kind of get your legs back underneath you, you're going to fire off a lot of the low back, develop some musculature in the torso, and just to start out, jog for 30 seconds, and then walk for 2 or 3 minutes. Jog for 30 seconds, walk for 2 or 3 minutes. That might be your workout the very first time. Or else just walk to kind of get those muscles back in condition, control the inflammation, and you know the rest. So anyhow, those are the basic movements that I would do, and that should get you up and going, okay?